Okay. Hi, Steve.
Hello, Nikolai.
How's it going?
Хорошо. Привет, Dur.
Привет. Yes, so nice to see you again. Um, I think it's going to be the hardest reading I've done so far because this is a science magazine we are looking into, and I'm really bad at science. But why not just dive in and just read and try to understand something, right? Because we don't have to understand everything. And my goal is to be able just to read, understand as much as I can, expand my vocabulary, and just maybe help others who watch this video, you know? So we can read this article called In Mexico, a Whale of Controversy Over Gas Port. In Mexico, a whale of controversy over gas port. A whale of controversy is like the riots.
Um, no, that would be described, uh, differently. A controversy is usually people, like groups of people having conflicting opinions and opinions that they're, like dedicated to. And it's interesting, the word of a whale. Um, a whale is a very large mammal that
Yeah,
like swims in the ocean. But when they use it in this sentence, they're talking about a big controversy.
that's what I was saying.
Uh,
That's the one.
yeah,
So a whale of controversy is like a ton of controversy, right?
a lot of
A,
controversy.
a lot of controversy. Okay. Great. So a lot of controversy over gas port. So gas port is like a place where basically one country imports or have it delivered, right? Has it delivered.
It's actually it has to do with ships,
Yeah.
um,
It's like
because
port. Yeah.
if you look at the map below, um, like the red line, it goes to the Gulf of California, and it's at that place, that dot there, under the word California, where there's a port facility.
Yes.
And in this case, it's a port facility dedicated to loading or offloading natural gas as a fuel for heating, or like whatever, like whatever might use may be made of
Yeah, and,
natural
and we will
gas.
and we will read about this because I don't know whether it's American gas because you see these are American states, right? Arizona, Texas. I don't know, maybe like
Ah,
yeah, maybe it's like Americans are just it's easier for them to use this
it
Puerto Libertad port, and maybe
looks like,
Mexicans, yeah,
yeah,
Mexicans maybe are
yeah.
like are unhappy. We'll see. So we'll see. Let's just read. So researchers want better studies of how planned LNG terminal would affect marine life. Okay, I don't know what LNG terminal, but
LNG is liquefied natural gas.
oh,
Because when it's when and the picture there, it looks like it's, like the gas is, like harvested in the Permian Basin, and it's shipped, but the shipping process goes through northern Mexico. Um, and when it's loaded onto a ship, um, it's loaded onto the ship as a liquid, not
hmm,
as a compressed gas like something in an aerosol can. So
okay.
LNG is liquefied natural gas.
That's interesting. All right, so let's. Okay, the researchers want better studies of how planned LNG terminal would affect marine life. So basically, they want to make sure that these basically procedures will not harm animals.
Yeah, because
Mhm.
there's probably a fishing industry in the Gulf of California.
Maybe.
And if the port facility is releasing toxic materials into the environment, it could, destroy the ability of people to make a living by,
Yeah,
with the fishing industry.
exactly. So let's read by Alexa Robles-Jindal. 6 years ago, biologist Lorella Villoria Gomora was aboard
Lorena. Lorena.
Lorena.
Yes, sir.
Mhm. Lorena Viloria Gomora was aboard a boat in the Gulf of California off Mexico's west coast, attaching satellite tracking tags to fin whales. To fin whales, meaning like to track them.
Yeah, and I guess there's a species of whales that's identified as a fin whale, which is new to me.
Ah, okay, okay. So let me check very quickly. Fin whales. Fin whale is oh, finval in Russian. Oh, okay. All right. Fin whale is just like exactly the. You're right. You're right. Uh, when the water came alive, some hundred fin and endangered blue whales began to feed nearby, their backs breaking the surface. The remarkable scene, which unfolded near the small coastal town of Puerto Libertad, highlighted that these waters are in uh,
Idyllic.
idyllic.
Idyllic is, oh, just perfect. It's like
Perfect.
paradise.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Idyllic, quiet area for whales, says Viloria Gomora. Yeah, Viloria Gomora, who works at the Autonomous University of Baja California, SUR, UABCS. Now, Viloria Gomora and other scientists fear that quiet, right?
Yeah,
Quiet, yeah, like they're like calmness, basically.
that's kind of that's an ugly sentence. Um, I, Now other scientists fear that the quiet will be shattered by one of the largest, et cetera, et cetera. Without the word between that and the sentence loses its elegance. But yeah, they're talking about the quiet of the environment
Yes.
as a noun.
Okay. So they will fear that the quiet will be shattered, which means like destroyed
Yes, yes.
by one of the largest energy projects ever proposed in Mexico, a massive liquefied natural gas, like you said correctly, LNG terminal to be built in Puerto Libertad. To move the LNG to markets abroad, huge tankers, right?
Tankers.
Tankers
Yeah.
would routinely sail through waters that whales use for feeding, breeding, and migration.
Yeah, yeah, migration, which is, at one point in the year, the pot of whales is, off the coast of Chile, and then, 6 months later, they're in the Gulf of
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
California, something like
I
that.
just wonder, should I say migration or migration?
The sentence is migration.
Migration.
Um, yeah,
Okay. Okay. Threatening them with deadly collisions. Yeah. So collision is like when they
when there's, uh, when
run,
things crash together,
crash
like
together. Yeah.
car crashes
Yeah.
together.
So deadly collisions mean it can harm these species basically. They can die basically after this collision.
Well, yes, that's the idea.
Yeah. So basically, this scientist is worried that this newly proposed massive liquefied natural gas terminal can harm these whales, right?
That's it. That's
I'm
this.
worried. I'm worried, says whale researcher Jorge Urban at UABCS, one of many researchers in Mexico, opposing the 15 billion project to be completed by the end of this decade. Right? Decade of this decade.
Yes, a decade is a period of 10 years.
Mhm. If
Yes.
if the terminal is built, he says, we're going to regret it a lot. Last month, Mexico's environmental permitting agency announced it was putting the terminal on hold while it reviewed five legal challenges known as amparos, filed by individuals and environmental organizations. Among the complaints, one, flaws in assessments of the project's environmental impacts. flaws in assessments of the projects and unrelated. So basically, there are some mistakes in assessment of how bad it can be.
Well, that's what these critics think.
Yeah. I'm saying
Yeah.
I'm trying to explain to you what I understand, and you just okay, great. Now, there are many gaps, errors, and serious inaccuracies, asserts, I don't know this word, asserts, Viloria Gomez.
Yeah, to assert is to, like state something
Oh, okay, states.
in a forceful manner.
Oh, okay. So, states or asserts Viloria Gomora, who together with Urban and another UABCS colleague wrote a technical critique of the assessments that was released in January.
Mm,
All right, so she's saying there are many gaps, errors, and serious inaccuracies. Basically, she's saying like it should be worked through again. Like she doesn't trust, right?
yes.
All right.
Well, yes, they're having fun making as much trouble as they possibly can.
Okay. The pause, the pause marks at the latest twist in a nearly 2-decade-old effort to build an LNG terminal in Puerto Libertad. The pause. Okay. The pause, like this pause or this uh, stop, right?
Yeah.
Marks the latest twist. I'm trying to understand. I separately understand the words. I'm trying to put this together. So this pause basically it, marks the latest twist in a nearly 2-decade-old effort. What is the latest twist?
That's an interesting part of that sentence because when they're talking about the latest twist, they're talking about a struggle, like sort of like a war without, like explosions and, like firearms, like one side does, like works this and the other one works that way. And the word the word twist suggests struggle.
Okay, sounds
So it's the
great.
latest, like this successful, like stoppage of the project represents the latest struggle in a newly 2-decade old effort to et cetera, et cetera.
Oh, that's interesting. Thank you. So I thought twist is more like a drastic change.
Well, twist literally means uh to like,
Yeah.
like wringing out a towel. That's what, like that's what, like um and there are tools that like rotate or twist drill bits very fast, like, but you know, um, people, like think that they must be, like clever with their language. So you get sentences like this.
Yes, I understand. We are trying to, learn the words in their context. Okay, so the town lies near the head of the Gulf of California, once known as the Sea of Cortez. The narrow, 1,100-kilometer long body of water is one of the world's marine mammal hotspots. Okay, so basically they're saying that in this place there's a lot of like sea mammals, like whales.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Um, hot spots meaning like you know, that's where
Hot,
they like
hot,
to hang out.
yeah, a hot spot is, like a place where there's, like abundant activity.
Yeah.
Um,
Abundant activity. Okay. Okay, so marine mammal hotspots. It is home to 36 species of ooh, ceta cetacean.
that's that I Cetaceans is how I would pronounce that, but I have no
Cetacean.
idea what cetaceans are.
Okay, cetacean.
Yes,
Okay,
there we go.
cetacean.
And
Cetacean.
Cetacean. You
oh,
didn't. Yeah, even
it's another damn word for whale.
yeah, yeah.
Ah,
Any of various types of mammal, such as the whale that live in the sea like a fish. Oh, that's interesting. I never heard this. So
but
this
a
was
fish is not a mammal.
Cetacean.
cetacean. Wait, are you sure?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's cetaceans. So it is home to 36 species of cetaceans, including like basically fish, right?
No, a fish is not
Ah,
a
mammals, mammals. Sorry. Yeah,
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 there's
yeah.
that's a fun thing, you know.
Yeah,
There
like
are
like
mammals.
ah, yeah, mammals living underwater, right? Like whales, exactly.
Yeah.
Or like dolphins, right? Like dolphins.
Yeah,
Not sharks.
they mentioned a porpoise, and I think a porpoise and uh, I'm spinning out. Um, a porpoise and a dolphin, I think, are both mammals,
Yes.
but I could be probably, but you know, I think that's what
No,
that
you are
is.
right. Dolphins are also mammals. So, yeah, okay. So, it is home to 36 species of cetaceans,
Yeah,
cetaceans, including the highly endangered vaquita,
that's the good Spanish pronunciation of that
vaquita porpoise,
porpoise.
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 And I
It's
guess it's
pronounced much simpler than it's spelled.
okay, vaquita
Um,
porpoise, purpose.
Almost sounds like purpose. I have, you know, like my purpose is to shine these shoes. Yeah.
Mhm. Vaquita porpoise, as well as one of two known groups of resident fin whales which live there year-round. Okay, so it is home to 36 species, blah blah blah. Yeah, so basically they're saying that there's a lot of endangered species like hanging out here. It's a hot spot for them. That's why they're so worried, kind of. All right,
Mm.
so the terminal was originally designed to import gas into Mexico. Okay, it was they already built it and it was designed to import gas, to bring it to Mexico.
Yeah.
And in 2006, Mexico's government, so I continue reading here, approved an environmental impact assessment, EIA, of the facility as part of its permitting process. Okay, so the terminal was originally blah blah blah. And in 2006, Mexico's government approved an environmental impact assessment. Ah, so basically, at first they said it is okay, it doesn't harm the nature, right?
That's what they said, you know, like in
2006.
2006.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah,
Okay. But the import terminal was never built. And the 2006 EIA describes a project very different from the current one, wrote Viloria Gomora and her co-authors. In 2018, Mexico Pacific, a US-based firm, okay, took control and changed the design to an export terminal, 3 times bigger. That is now part of a larger plan called Guargo Energia. Okay, so basically, Americans wanted to expand it and they made it bigger. Probably,
yes,
probably
yes.
they wanted to do it like as an expert, just sport.
And
It
it changed the character of the project,
Yes,
which
probably.
probably motivated the hostility towards it.
Yes. So it would use a an 800-kilometer long pipeline. I guess this is this pipeline, right?
Yeah. How long that pipe is? It's 800 kilometers.
Oh, now I understand. I was wondering, like why did they just don't simply bring it to San Francisco or Los Angeles and just they export it from there? No, no, no,
Much
no.
cheaper,
This is
much cheaper to
Texas,
go through
and
Mexico.
they just want to build a pipe, and then they just want directly like like um direct the flow of gas, right? So it would be so much faster and easier. Am I
There
right?
would be thousands of right-of-way purchases to, you know, like go through, you know, like the states of Arizona, Mexico, and especially California.
Yeah.
Because you know, like all the hippie demons who hate everything, you're like, oh, it might even be impossible.
Okay. All right. So this is becoming interesting. Okay. So I understand it would use an 800-kilometer long pipeline and a fleet of tankers to move up to 2.8 billion cubic feet of natural gas per day from wells in Texas through Mexico and then across the Pacific Ocean, primarily to Asia. So basically, that's what it is. Okay,
Yep.
got it. In 2023, the company, we tried this word before today, company,
Hmm.
gave Mexican regulators, meaning like the guys who, do the assessments and,
Do
make the
who are
decision.
either the regulators or the people who approve or disapprove
Yeah, yeah, approval. Yeah.
of a given project?
Yes. And okay, the company gave Mexican regulators an outline of its plan. Outline is like design or something?
An outline is a outline
It's a
when a
good
person
word.
you like writes when a person writes a uh, uh, a paper for a
Outline.
class, like it's a description of the structure of the argument. Um, like because any given document you produce for a college class, it may be like 20 pages long, but before you start writing it, you have to think of like what it is I'm going to be saying, what is going to be the total argument of the 20-page document, what is a good logical progression of like arguments to step through that 20-page document to be most persuasive. So yeah,
But to say it
an
in a
out
simple way, it is the main shape or edge of something without any details.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's,
Definitely.
it would mostly be like a simple sentence to describe, um, what a bunch of paragraphs might be like, or what a bunch of paragraphs might be, like accomplishing. And then underneath that, like a subparagraph, um, the succession of, like main ideas, and within each of the main ideas, another subsection of, like what the individual paragraphs should be accomplishing by way of argument.
Okay. I would say again, outline would be like sketch, right?
It's a sketch, but it's not a sketch in terms of a drawing. It's a sketch in terms of
Of a
a
project, of a project.
text descriptions.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
Like,
understand.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. All right. So in 2023, the company gave Mexican regulators an outline of its plan for limiting the facility's environmental impact. Okay, the company gave Mexican regulators an outline of its plan to limit the facilities. Okay, so basically in 2023, the American company explained the Mexican uh, decision makers how or what they will do to eliminate environmental
Disaster.
disasters.
To
Yeah,
prevent disaster.
prevent disasters. Critics of the project say both the original EIA and the new plan understate the project's risks to marine life. This is an interesting word, understate.
To understate is to like downplay. If the arguments for the thing that
Understate.
they hate, like they're going to say, oh, like their arguments are not really truthful. Like there's, they're minimizing the possibility of anything going wrong for any fish in the sea. You know, um,
Mhm.
it's it's an argumentative word. Um, if
But
you say if
understate is
you
like under evaluate.
It's to play down. If you're talking about if there's a paper that describes like how minimal the risks are for wildlife,
Yeah, this is what
and
you say minimize.
someone's gonna say, oh, you're not being honest. Like you understated like the risks. It's essentially a
Yes.
way of calling a person a liar.
Yes. Yeah, it's the basically it's the antonym of exaggerating.
Yes,
All
I
right.
would say that. Yeah.
Okay, so critics of the project say both the original EIA and the new plan understate the project's risks to marine life. The assessments lack the detailed, up-to-date information needed to realistically assess collision risks, the critics say, including fine-scale maps of actual tanker routes and data on whale distribution. The assessments are also silent on another issue, researchers say, the potential impact of noise pollution created by the ships. Previous studies, they note, have shown ship noise can alter whale behavior. Alter is like make
To
it
change.
change,
It,
yes, of course.
to alter something is to change it.
All right, so the previous studies shown that ship noise can cause or change whale behavior. In the Gulf, which we've seen in the map, on the map, scientists have found that humpback whales, as another type of whales, I guess, sing less in areas with more ship noise. Sing
Yes.
meaning they make noises.
They actually, they actually
Oh,
make noises, and
communicate.
the noises have been described as singing.
Yeah,
Um,
it's interesting. Yeah. All right. In November 2024, such issues prompted prompted is like initiated.
yes, to start something.
Mhm.
Um, if you prompt students to write a paper, you order them to, you know, write that paper and you have it in by such and such a date.
hmm
It's
So such issues prompted the International Union for Conservation of Nature, IUCN. There's so many abbreviations I will never use and probably will never memorize. And the Mexican Society of Marine Mastrozoology.
oh boy, that's a $5 word, and yes, we probably don't need to fool with that. That's some that's some some variation of scientific study that has to do with animals. We can make do with the zoology's part of it.
So it
And
would be Mastrozoology.
yes, but it's irrelevant. It's it's a word invented by hippie demon obstructionists.
All right. So, in the Mexican Society of Marine Mastrozoology, to write to Mexico's environmental regulator, raising those concerns. Full stop.
Yes.
So, let me think about it. In November 2020, such an issues prompted international union conversation and the Mexican to write the Mexican. Okay, so basically, because they were not satisfied with this, they wrote to these decision makers to raise this topic, raising those concerns, meaning raising that topic again.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Making trouble. Making trouble.
IUCN questioned whether the proposed site was suitable given its proximity to key whale habitat. And the zoologist, do you say zoologist or
Zoologists.
zoologist?
That's the standard pronunciation of that word. And those are people who
Yeah,
study
yeah,
animals.
study animals, exactly.
Yes.
Zoologist. Okay, I didn't
Yes.
know. That's interesting. Zoologists warned the project would cause immeasurable harm to these
Cetaceans.
cetaceans. Okay.
Yes. Our old friend cetaceans.
Yes. At a minimum, opponents of the terminal say the government should require updated environmental studies before deciding whether the project can move forward. Mexico Pacific declined to answer detailed questions about the project. It's not clear when Mexico's environmental agency will decide how to respond to the amparos. The Mexican government did not respond to a request for comment. And even if the agency approves the terminal, it's not certain the company can raise the billions needed to launch Saguaro Energia. Okay, so all right, let me finish. In the meantime, terminal opponents, led by a group called Conexiones Climáticas or Conexiones.
Spanish.
Oh, okay, this is
It's,
Conexiones Climáticas. Conexiones
it
Climáticas.
doesn't matter. It's Spanish, and we're here for English, not Spanish.
Yeah. Yeah, the thing is, I can read it in Spanish, so it would be Conexiones Climáticas. Have
True.
launched, yeah, have launched a Whales or Gas campaign to build public opposition to the project.
Ah,
And
gosh.
and the waters of Puerto Libertad remain tran
Tranquil. Tranquil
tran
means quiet. Yeah.
um
There's no disturbances. Uh,
that's an interesting
yeah,
word, tranquil. I didn't know
yeah.
this word. So, Libertad remain, and the waters of Puerto Libertad remain tranquil. During a recent visit, a pod of dolphins circled fish not far from the proposed LNG terminal as a lone humpback on its way to breeding ground surfaced just offshore. Okay, so basically, this a wonderful scientific article is about people who are against the business uh, project that can in which both American side and Mexican side can benefit financially, right?
They're obstructionists. In a better world, Valora and all of her friends, should probably be shipped to, like some gulag somewhere.
Okay, so let me repeat the words we've studied. Like I've learned in this text. Idyllic, it's like perfect.
Yeah, paradise.
Uh-huh. Asserts, state.
That's to argue forcefully.
Mm-hmm. Twist in this context, it was a struggle, or like a no, not a change, right? Twist, like
Yeah, yeah.
struggle. Yeah. Then this citizens,
Cetaceans.
citizen. I
Yeah,
can't memorize citizens. Yeah, it's like basically mammals living underwater, like whales.
yes. And that word really only belongs in the vocabulary of biologists and
I
zoologists.
know, yeah. Oh, by the way, another word is zoologist. I mean, I knew this word, but I didn't know the right pronunciation. So thank you, Steve. Zoologist. Then prompted, like prompted to start, prompted to
Yes,
start,
to start forcefully.
forcefully.
To
Yes.
like a professor in a college class can prompt, like the all the students to, like write and submit a 20-page document, like that, like accomplishes, like whatever the document is supposed to accomplish by
Mhm.
describing or arguing for, or so on and so on.
All right.
Yeah.
And then we have alter, which is change,
Yes, sir.
and outline. We said it's like a kind of like
It's an abbreviated description of the whole idea
oh, that's
because
very
the whole
good.
idea might
That's
be a
very good.
20-page
Can I say
document.
brief description? Like brief, like summary? Can I say summary?
It depends because you could have an outline of a book. You could have a book that's going to be 300 pages long, and the outline might be 15 pages.
All right, but it's still like a summary, some sort of a summary.
It's yeah,
Okay,
it's a
summary.
summary that describes the structure
All right.
of the idea or the document that
Yes.
like asserts this, that, or the other thing.
Super. And then understate is like basically minimize or uh underestimate. Underestimate.
Yes.
Okay, and then tranquil is quiet. Whew. All right, good words. Good words today. And I think it was an interesting text. I don't know if this was very scientific, you know, but we did a good job. Thank you, Steve.
You are very welcome, sir.